Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores and City Skylines, where today we're going to finish filling this out and maybe look into starting the industrial down here, because we are starting to get more industrial need, and there is this big farming zone down here that I was wanting to capitalize on. Ooh, also up here is amazing. We could put a city up here. That'd be interesting. But first, let's get the rest of the city filled out, because that will give us a better idea. It does look like commercial is a little higher right now, but that might be because of the rain. I had forgotten to check. So, and everything's not quite settled in terms of people moving in and such. And of course, as always, the water from the canal is preventing me from placing stuff, because there shouldn't be any water out here in general. So, oh, that's right, that is going to be a double. We haven't actually had a middle park right there. Then that just needs to be a 1. Then a 1 over there as well. And that it actually kind of is in the water. So, actually, maybe a 3. And we'll put a key there. A 3. And let's test out this key Anarchy real quick. Because I really do want to test it out. Okay, so. I would say maybe right there. Going out to here. Okay, I cannot elevate it or anything, but that is fairly straight. And that actually does lift the park up, which is nice. In fact, I'm thinking across like that, we will actually delete you, make you a 3 as well. Just like that. And then let's do some height modification. Oh gosh, why is there a hole in the world? Yeah, there's a hole in the world right there. Okay, let's see if we can't cover you up. Just like Sue. And then maybe get... Okay, you won't go any lower technically because the terrain is getting pulled down. Okay, and then we'll grab this side and we'll lift it a little. We still want the terrain to come down a bit on this side, but we don't want necessarily that much rocky looking terrain. There we go. I think that does actually look fairly decent, other than right here looks like I'm kind of like a mess. Okay, so let's get our elevating tool. We'll just elevate this side out a little so it looks more natural. Like that. I think that looks good. Okay. Now then, let's move on to finishing this. Just... Oh no, I messed up again. Oh no, I messed up twice. Misclicking. Or just not being lined up. Very poor accuracy this morning, apparently. I was thinking of a joke, but it might not be completely appropriate about guys going to the bathroom and accuracy, but we won't go there. But, nope, this one is the one that's off. And I didn't move it far enough. There we go. Relocate. And put it back. And I do believe That is good for the lower area. We'll get these parks in and then zone it out. So, there's a couple other places I do need to do the key Anarchy. So, but let's get these in. No, I missed. Again, my accuracy this morning is actually pretty awful. Ah, just like that. Maybe because I'm more zoomed out than normal. Let's move that over. How's everything else? That one's bad. And there we go. I think that's good. Let's get it zoned up. Oh, that's right. We're going to have structures on this. We'll see how that turns out, and we'll adjust the key as necessary. And let's go from there to there, because that's all supposed to be high density. And then low dense. Low dense. High density residential on the sides. And low density residential, not commercial, through the middle. I'm thinking maybe having this all commercial. That would also balance out how much demand has been there. It doesn't even look like we're going to be able to finish the city, though, because that industrial demand is actually getting pretty high. Let's actually get this highway built out. We do need to purchase this because that corner is going to interrupt us if we don't. So what I'm thinking is an entrance on one side, an exit on the other, and one road to loop back. And on that loop back road, maybe the train? No, the train should be before the loop back. Let's see here. Actually, let's get the roads out for this, and then we'll extend the highway underneath, and then we'll figure out what's going on from there. So, this is actually a pretty sizable zone. But oh, let's look at that, because that's going to cause a lot of problems if we don't. Smooth out, large. Okay, we want these to be as smooth as... Okay, you know what? Flattened terrain. We want it to be about this altitude. And we do want it to be similar throughout. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot of issues with rainfall. Okay, just up to the riverbank. Let's not expand the river too much. We are getting a ton of soil, though, especially from this hill. We're going to get a lot. Okay, just up to about right there is where the farming area ends. We do have a little bit that goes up this hillside right here, though. And that does make for an interesting hillside, though, too. We're almost full on soil, so let's be careful about that. Okay, now that that's all leveled, we can actually start trying to plan this out a little. I do kind of want to square it off to that direction. Yeah, something like that. So that's a squared off piece. That's not actually going to stay there. So we'll say that out right there. That is 12. I want 10. Why is that not linking to that? Do I have road guidelines on? I do. What the? Okay, right there is 10. That was weird, though, why it's not actually snapping to it that well. Okay, and that does lift up a little, but, you know, it's fine. out to there. So that should be 20. Then 10 more off in this direction. Yeah, I don't know why it's not actually going to the... to the 10s. Like, it's just... It's always snapping a little off. That's weird. Because that will disrupt the zoning if I try to snap it to those, so... To about right there. And I'm just going to turn it off from now on, because if it actually does snap to one of those, or turn it off and re-grab it from that point, because if it does snap to one of those, it's going to be... that frog. It will be very messy. So I'm just using this kind of like a spine to kind of see how all of this is going to play out. So yeah. Or make it just one big roundabout? No, because, well, the problem is that I'm thinking is we need, it all needs to be one way, I think, that people just get to the end. If they need to go back to something, I don't know, maybe links to the way back road or the loop back road. So, and you know what, let's continue to flatten this just along here. We're going to fill up on soil here in a moment, so too much soil. Okay. So we'll be putting some of it back to make one side elevated compared to the other. Why is it going elevated? That's weird. That is weird. Okay, why? I don't know why you're elevating. Upgrade. On the ground, please. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see if we can't get a road in on this side. We can get it out one right there. If we keep it level to right there, then have it come back. Could have it come out 0.5, but I don't like 0.5s too much. How far can we get that to go out? Straight slope, because we are going to do some shenanigans with the river. Because 0.5 doesn't really give very good 45s unless I go all the way up to there, and then that will be a good 45. So have it come out a little, 0.5, the 45, and then about out to here. And that goes up one. That is level with that though, so we'll do... Hey, I said straight slopes. I guess that's fine for now. But... because I could get this little bit too. So that goes there, and that should be 20. Yep, okay. So that's 12, 10. I don't know why it's not clicking directly to. So I'm going to cancel it again. Ooh, I could leave it at that up until there. And then pull that out, have this come out 5, and then at the 45. And that dips again right there, but that's fine. Okay, I think that is a general shape. Not the final product, but a general shape of the industrial zone. So, from here, we will draw lines through, I think. And we'll get rid of this middle road at the 5. And it'll connect up like that. And then going through, coming out to the 5 and connecting up again like that. That's going to be a little awkward, but it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, breaking my brain though. Okay, let's have these go out to the river. And we do want this out 10. Because remember, we are getting rid of this middle road, so not all this zoning will stay if we don't do something. I think getting rid of that one though. Going out the 5 and connecting. Just like that. Have that go across. And then from here it's just standard. Just marking out 10 and connecting back to the main road. Just like this. Yeah, just like that. And that's kind of like half of the normal zone that we get when we do a 45. That's funny. Okay, now that that's all placed out, let's get rid of this. I probably could have done this a little bit better so I didn't have to delete every single little piece. So I'm thinking we're gonna have some highways coming up and connecting to the bottom of this. We're gonna one-way this though. All the side, and I'm going, actually all of it. We're gonna one-way all of it. Now that I think about it. And we'll adjust the directions as necessary, and we'll make some of them bigger, some of them smaller as need be. Primarily the closer to the on-ramps and off-ramps will be bigger streets, because about the middle it should get a little thin as they divvy up 50-50 on either side. Okay, that one going that way. That going that way. All the way through, just going in this general direction. And I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it's going to go up to the top here. And I'm not sure quite what it's going to do after that, but what is up with this little ridge? That's weird. Huh. Okay. Anyways, just noticing oddities. I do kind of like the concept of it going from the river to the... Oh, other than those. Those all angle up into it. So you know what? No, we're going to have it from the... And that means we're going to have to change all of them because... Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're going to have this one do it too. Back it off to about right there. That should be 10. So, right. That is indeed 10. And then 5. And then connect up like that. We lose a little bit of zoning, but it keeps the entirety of the road uniform in that it's merging. Because we have it merge right there, we have it merge down here, we have it merge down here, so it keeps it kind of standardized, so that we don't have to worry about it. So let's get the rest of this changed over. Those are good. And then there. Okay, so those need to go the other way. So we have everything that needs to go the other way flowing through this. We can identify the roads that are facing the wrong way pretty easily. So it's going to start big on this side. So let's get massive road maybe? Like how much traffic are we actually going to have on this? We'll start off with the 4-lane. Just because I don't think we're going to have that much traffic. And if it gets too clogged up, we will break it down. Oops, we didn't need it all the way up to there. Because remember, this is going to get smaller. Where's the halfway? I would say the halfway is about right here. So, actually we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 across. Divided by 4, or no, divided by 3. That's about 6 each. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we will go to these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at that point, we'll pull it down into a 3. Make sure we don't get the 1. Okay. And we can actually see where it goes from 3 to 4 so that we could do it on this side. That this should be a 3 at this point. And then it turns into a 4 right here. So upgrade that. All right. I think that will actually be pretty good for that. Now we do need the road that will go back to the beginning, and we do need the train station and such on this side. Now, the idea being is that they're going to be going to this one, so we're going to turn that around so it all goes in the same direction. And we're going to have it drawn off 10 units. And maybe arc it at the 45, actually. You know what? Let's have it just curve. Excuse me. The frog seems to really be getting me today. The 35. 10 units. Okay, and then we'll go straight another 30 just to be safe. I have straight slopes on. That is not a straight slope. You know what? Let's try it again. This time we'll watch it. So out 30. Maybe Anarchy's messing with it. And we'll say normal. So with Anarchy? Without Anarchy? Ah, there we go. Okay. I don't know if Anarchy was messing it up or not, but there we go. Or if Anarchy was even a thing in that. Okay, so what I'm thinking actually, and this might be actually a terribly good idea. We're going to pull this out, right? I'm going to pull this out at the 45. And that should line up with that marvelously, but it doesn't for some reason. I don't know why, so we're going to delete that. We are actually going to come back here and just pull it out at the 45. Once we're out here, I can use the control from the precision engineering to just place it. So there will be 2 turnoffs right there. one that goes to the cargo station. And off immediately so that we don't have any issues with it. And I'll smooth out this wall or put a key to make it look nice. So, but there we go. We have our cargo station in, and then we just need that to very nicely just rejoin. In fact, I have the perfect idea on how it will. I think we need to extend this road though. So let's extend it out one more. And I think having the turn back on one side and the highway connection on the other, that way the cars split up. Because since we don't have traffic manager on, it will be an issue if we don't. And the 35. That way we have this actually really nice looking kind of double swerve kind of thing going on. So, at that point, we'll let them merge and separate out a little, and then we will, I think, let's do that little trick where we have a road in the middle, and then we have it break off on both sides. And actually, I do want this to curve at the 45. And we'll pull that around. We'll have the railroad elevate as this goes underground. We'll have it drive back to the other side underground. Or something, because we do want the highway to come through here too, though. So, I do have to remember that. But then the highway connections will just simply be off in this direction. And we'll delete this. That way, it is 2 turn lanes. So that should be incredibly effective for doing that. That is going to give us soil, I do believe. Or no, it's going to take soil. Okay, that's fine. Make this look a little nicer. Well, it's going to give some, and we're going to take some. So, make it look yep. Okay, too much soil. We're done. We're done landscaping at the moment. But that looks good, I think. Okay, so I don't really want it connecting on that side, so we will flip this. And then we want a 4 coming off here at the 10. But, of course, going the other way. Okay, I think that is good and ready. I think the highway should connect on the right side and the loop back on the left. Just so that we don't merge it too hard. So, yeah. I think that would be good. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at it. I really need to see how cars would drive on this, because I think if I put like a on-ramp for the loop back into here, it will put all the cars on this turn lane. So I don't want to do that, but if I use the 2-lane one, it will allow cars to go all the way over to the right lane, which will cause congestion. I would like them just to be able to go over to this one, so I may have to actually pull this out one more. Just so that there is a spot for them to change lanes right there. So, just planning ahead a little. Over this side looks so beautiful. Like, that turned out so well. But let's actually start getting the highway out here. Actually, we need the roads. We'll make this out of normal road. Actually, we'll make it out of one way. Anarchy so that straight slope does apply itself. Anarchy works really well with straight slope when you're doing stuff underground. So I would suggest always having it on for if you're doing anything underground. I forgot to have straight slope on, and well, it got some ruined stuff on the other side, so forced tunnel that way because it was trying to lift up under the water. But that was the alarm. So that will be about it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. We'll start to elevate this to about 9 right there. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. That is 20 apart. Okay. And check out the description below to see how you can help support the channel through its Patreon. But for now, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Actually, I want to line this up, so I'll do that first. Have a good one. Goodbye.